expensive as many might believe, so we offer a premium service at a very good competitive rate. We are ready to flex if we are numbers. So for us to be able to, operate and keep charging such rates, we need the numbers. If the numbers are few, then the fare will go up because we still need to meet the cost of operation. So I'm hoping that you're going to book us in numbers, big numbers, so that we can fill our flights and continue offering you competitive pricing. Everybody says, why is going to Dubai so cheap compared to going to maybe another destination? One reason is the numbers, volume. And what we have seen here tells us that the numbers are there. So all we ask is book KQ and let's continue keeping the good prices that we have offered at the launch of this route. So now it is indeed my pleasure to invite our KQ partner on the cargo side of the business, Peter Musola, who is our head of cargo commercial.
Salam alaikum. Thank you very much. In absentia, Honorable Yusuf Hassan, MP for Kamkunji, Honorable Ahmed, the World Representative, and the CEO of the business community, and my distinguished KQ colleagues, most importantly, the people in the room, our customers. Good morning. I'm actually very excited to be here. Isli, the last time I was in Isli, I did not see this. And this tells me you people are amazing. You're very transformational. And I'm so excited that with this product, we shall do great things together. Now, let me give a quick picture of what we are doing on the cargo side of the business. And it's in 3 parts. So next week on Friday, we will be having our very first flight to Mogadishu directly from Sharjah. Tupigeni makofi. That is step 1. Now, step 2, the week following, we are beginning the launch flight from Nairobi. And I think I've heard that our colleagues are giving you a lot of baggage allowance. Normally what happens is that the cargo space gets a little restricted. However, we are starting a full freighter from Nairobi to Mogadishu with a payload of 15 tons. To begin, makofi. So, what we are telling the market is that every week you will have at least one flight. We can do more as the demand picks up. And it's 15 tons available for our customers. Now, phase 3, we will be launching the opportunity for the Mira product. And I just wanted to announce here that we are in conversation with a lot of our stakeholders. Just a few loose ends we need to tie up. But by the end of February, we will launch the Mira flight operations. To begin, Mako. So essentially, cargo is opening so many opportunities for trade. Actually, I'll tell you that as Kenya Airways, we've been pulling cargo from our entire global network into Nairobi, and we've actually been giving it to other airlines. And we're so excited that beginning from next week, we will service Somalia and we're looking forward to service the Kenyan community here to accelerate trade. As Julius mentioned, KQ's real reason for existence is really connecting people, cultures, and markets. And KQ Cargo will make sure the two markets are very well connected. So thank you very much.
Trust that we will have some great partnerships here on the trade side of the business in order to fly more on KQ. So the capacity is there, it's there for your taking. John mentioned that we have already staff on ground. We have our station manager already in place. This gentleman, if you travel to Mogadishu, when you're checking him, you'll meet him. His name is Victor. Victor Muturi actually worked for us in Mogadishu before, and maybe he has to go back. He must have liked it. So you have a repeat guest from KQ. So he's already familiar with the environment, and I believe that he'll be of great service to you. So there's a gentleman there, Victor Muturi. When you're traveling, look out for him, Kenyan face. Okay. In Mogadishu, we are going to open an office to serve you. So our office will be run by our GSA, Connexus, and we do Connexus investment, and we do have the CEO here, Mr. Yaha, and I'll invite him to tell you where we can be found in Mogadishu.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Yahya Hussein R. I will start to thank the Grand Cafe for having us in this beautiful place. And I will also say thanks to everybody who has come and support the project. And I will also say thank you to the staff of KQ for making this happen. It hasn't been, it actually it's been a struggle, but we are here today, and I'm very, very happy that it has happened. My name is Yahya Hussein, as that I said, and I am one of the people who have been working on the ground in Mogadishu for 1.5 years for this to happen. So being personal for myself, I'm very, very happy that we are here today. The office actually will be in Taleh. It's like in the central of Mogadishu, and that what I want to say is that the Mogadishu population are ready for us. It will not be easy, but Alhamdulillah, inshallah, with God bless and everybody working hard, I think that it will happen and it will go well. So thanks again to the KQ staff for this happening, and thank you everybody for coming.
Yahya, you will see him in Mogadishu, and like he said, the population in Mogadishu are ready for KQ, and that's a big step. And I'm sure as we speak, there are a lot of bookings. I want to ask Rahema to keep in check what's happening, so that I get my commission as well. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm sure this will be a success. And to speak about the success of ISLI and how it has come a long way in building a city within a city, we have a very, very important association. An association, but ISLI is you have been mesmerized by this mall, but there's organic ISLI, yeah? Pale ndani, mingia huko ndani, Jam Street and Wood Street and First Avenue and Second Avenue. So ISLI has about 70 malls, including this one. And in every mall there are over 400, 500 stalls in it. So ISLI is like, we always brag about, it's a city within a city. It's estimated that 30% of Nairobi County revenue comes from ISLI. It's a very, very, over 100,000 people come to do shopping here daily. So it's an amazing business hub. So, and that's why it's an attraction for entrepreneurs and businesses and investors. So I want to welcome my brother Mohammed Osman, who is the CEO of Isli Business District Association, to speak more about that. Karibu Bwana Mohammed. Pigeni makofi tafadhali. Pigeni.
Assalamu alaikum. Hamjambo. The first thing I should say is to welcome you to Isli, and in particular BBS Mall, and down to our cave here. This is a cave that has helped us a lot, and this is where we carry most of, when you have visitors, you like to show them the best places, and then later on, they will go to the other places by themselves. So welcome. One thing, as an organization, what is implanted in us is to sell Kenya and to invite Kenya so that at least everybody buys Kenya and sells Kenya. So Kenya Airways, we are not being introduced to Kenya Airways. It is the most important airline that we travel with always, and it's our preferred flight. As a result of that, you know that Isli has both the cargo and definitely the other travelers, normal travelers. So it's an opportunity. And as our pilot had said in the vernacular, which you do not hear many of you, he said, have you ever had any airplane or any organization of this nature inviting people to such a place except Kenya Airways? And this is true. Yeah, you invited us, and I think we are the first people you are giving us that opportunity, and it is because probably the opportunities are here in Isli also. One thing I would like to tell you is, one time I went and took a sick brother of mine to India, and then when I was about to come back, I went to the Kenya Airways office in India, and then I met an Indian lady there, and then she whispered something to me. She told me, "Can I talk to you?" I thought, okay, yes, welcome. Then she told me, "How do you get this height?" So this height is got in Isli, and many other important things are got in Isli. Welcome. Thank you. One issue is today I can see all our bankers here also. The most important banks in Kenya are also here in Isli, and I can see all the managers have decided to come and listen to what is being said here. So thank you very much for your attendance also. And I think you have enough customers in Isli if you only penetrate. But Somalis, we have one problem. We only deal with what we see, not what we hear. So if you want to be seen, you have to have an office here. Yeah, that's the thing. So if you want us to hear about you, just be where you are. But if you want us to see you, have an office here. That's the best way you will be able to interact with us. So thank you very much for this wonderful function. Thank you very much, our brother Ahmed. Ahmed is a wonderful man. He's our ambassador everywhere. He's with you somewhere there. Next day he's with us here. Next day we see him in Dubai and everywhere else. So right now I am sure China is about to go for its celebrations and this thing. So people have now decided either to go and shop very fast or not. So the earlier you go into these small shops, don't ignore them. Those people who travel are in these small shops, not here, just inside there. So our salespeople from Kenya Airways, if you send your agents or yourselves to travel inside here and see who are the people who travel, you'll wonder. And 90% are women. So the ladies here who are working for Kenya Airways, try to get opportunities from our ladies in Isli who travel mostly for purpose of business and this thing. I say this is a wonderful engagement, and we are welcoming you, and we have been your customers and we'll still increase the number. So thank you very much. I'm saying asante.
Thank you, Bwana Mohammed. Pigeni makofi, ndugu yangu Mohammed. And that's why he was asked about this height. That's why Julius was complaining earlier. At a microphone to make a do. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much once again. A very important person just walked in, a respected elder, someone who is a pioneer of the Isli business community, who was born in Isli, brought up in Isli. Mzee Hussein, tafadhali mpigeni makofi. Njoo usalimie watu, tafadhali. Sorry about the protocol again. He also happens to be the father of this guy. Yeah, karibu mzee.
Hamjambo wote, yangu ni mafupi sana na kuwa na shukrani sana. Nilikuwa nimezaliwa hapa Isli na leo niko na 83 years old. Nafurahi sana nikiona vile Isli imeendelea, na wakaribisha Kenya Airways kuwa wanachama wa Isli Business Community kwa ajili ndio founder ya hii association. Yangu ni hayo machache, na washukuru sana, nawaombea kheri.
Asante sana baba. Like I say, nini mtaenda Kenya Airways, mimi nitabaki Isli. Nisipokaribisha wazee wetu mtakuwa na shida. Kwa hivyo asante sana baba. He has blessed this event which is carries a significant weight. Thank you so much. I can see my brother China. Mohammed. It's called China. He travels to China a lot, so you need. He's a customer. China, karibu. And there are a lot of travel agencies here, a lot of business people here. This is an amazing event. So, like I said, this is not. We are launching Mogadishu route, but you'll be shocked by the number of other routes that the community here in Isli go to: London, New York, Dubai, China frequently. So you need to tap into that. It's not an exclusive Mogadishu route. Because I want to go to Mogadishu, it will be my first time. Kwa hivyo asante sana mzee wetu. I want to now put on spot the leadership of Kenya Airways. I want to field some questions. Banadi, uko na Jibril, nisaidie. So we'll open a question and answer session. Please, if you have a question, queries, comments, just raise your hand. A microphone will come round. Maybe you want to transport cat to Mogadishu. Maybe you have an issue with customer service, so on and so forth. There's something that you want to talk about that you had no chance. We have a very, very great opportunity here with the leadership who are here. So the microphones are around. Yes. We'll start with Salma. When is the cargo service starting for Mogadishu?
The cargo service for Mogadishu from Nairobi okay. When passenger we normally load cargo on the belly of the aircraft. So on the 15th, when this service begins, you can send cargo. The freighter service will begin on the 21st from Nairobi to Mogadishu. The freighter service gives you the 15-ton capability. And as demand grows, we will increase the frequencies. So feel free to contact us. You can actually begin your bookings right away. Thank you.
Thank you. Another question? Query, comments, suggestions? Maybe there's something that you want them to do right?
Either we were too convincing. So how many feel a comfort of buying a Kenya Airways ticket to Mogadishu? And if you have doubts, that's what we are looking for. What is that thing that is making you not book your next flight with us? We are affordable, we have a reliable service, excellent service planned by, as John described, ready to take your cargo. Anyone with reservations at this point? Is your next flight on KQ? Yes? Excellent. And I think it's a good thing that now my co-MC has reminded me we have a lot of other destinations to offer and also very competitive rates. You all know we have increased our flights to London. We're doing close to double daily flights to the UK. We have our direct flights to the US. We have good partnerships that are able to send you and your families to visit friends in Canada, parts of the US, our partnership with Delta, China, flights to China direct and others linked to Bangkok, Dubai, and so on. So feel free to partner and also to enjoy our services to all our other routes, including domestic flights. So happy to have you on board always. We look like we don't have questions, Julius. Okay, so at this, yes, we preempted everything. So allow me to invite again our CCCO to close just with a few remarks of, to top it up, and then I'll hand over back to our very able media partner, Ismaili Media, who have been very supportive to us as we continue to understand the market segments and know how to serve you better. I also want to confirm to the business community that the sales team has already had quite a number of interactions with the other ISLI. We were there, but now we are told there are 70 malls. Remember, we need more food soldiers. So 70 malls is quite a bit, and thank you for the invitation to open an office. I know that we are very well represented by our travel agents, where we will come to see you for co-branding. And I tell my travel agents and my trade partners that if you don't sell me, I'll come and open an office and sell. So sell so that I don't come and open an office next to yours. I believe that you are very able to represent Kenya Airways and also partner with our sales executives, account managers to service our joint customers better. Thank you. So Julius.
Let me use this. This is too tall, too tall for me. All right. I think first of all, just want to say thank you to all of you. I think this has gone very well. Thank you for turning up. Thank you for showing up. As Kenya Airways, we are transforming as a business. Just the same way, when I landed here, this mall, if you look at this part of the city, is transforming. That is exactly also what is happening with Kenya Airways. And we are going to be a successful airline because of your support. In fact, this year, we've committed to be profitable. So it's the start of the turnaround of Kenya Airways. And going forward, we'll be a profitable and sustainable company because we need to play our role to connect Kenya to Somalia, but also to the rest of the world. And we are doing this through many things. One is being present. And as a commercial company, we want to be close to our customers. So the days of us, there's a friend of mine who coined it very well, that he thinks back in those years, we were like those people who live in leafy suburbs waiting for a customer to come to you. So those days are long gone. In today's world, you have to be close to your customer, and you have to understand the needs and wants of your customer so that you keep creating a product that the customer wants. If you don't do that, the customer has choices. You do not have to fly Kenya Airways. There are many other choices you have. So we'll be very intentional. We'll do that. That's why we are here. Rose introduced her team and hold us accountable. So that's one of the things we're doing. Then second, we are also growing as a business, because business is as good as growth. If you're not growing, even your shop, your business, you have to look for opportunities and grow. So as Kenya Airways, yes, we are opening Mogadishu route. We are also opening other routes in Africa. We'll go back to Maputo. We're going back to Gaborone. We're increasing frequencies, as Rose has mentioned. We want to grow. We're actually out in the market looking for more aircraft, because we have fantastic pilots. Some of those pilots that have been mentioned who are in the other countries want to come back because they can actually feel that the company is transforming. I think the third thing I want to say is also we've launched a loyalty program called Asante, because as Kenya Airways, we also believe in being a strong company on our own. And when we look for partnership like we are here, they are partnership for equals. It's not a partnership to take advantage of your partner. So we've set up our own loyalty program. So I would also urge you to sign up to the program, because that will earn you points that you can be able to redeem not only when you travel, but redeem with many other companies. For example, I think 2 weeks ago, for the Samsung users, we had this partnership that if you're a member of our Asante program, when you buy the new phone, they call it the AI phone. I've not been paid to advertise Samsung, just giving it as an example. But what they call the artificial intelligence phone, you get a whopping 30,000 Kenya shillings discount for just buying the phone. And that, if you are our customer, Kenya Airways customer, you'll see a lot of that. We're signing up hotels. We're going to sign up also other lifestyle partners, so that we are providing more value to you as a customer, not just travel, but we're providing value for you as you live your day-to-day life. So I'm very excited. I also want to take this opportunity to thank my team and the team that is here from different parts of the organization for their hard work putting this together. Quite a success, and I feel at home. I know we've been challenged not to just see this mall, so we'll find ways to also discover those other places because we really need to meet the customers. So Rose, MC, I'll stop it there, and again thank everyone. Yep.
Thank you. My team reminded me we did not come empty-handed. I think when you were walking in, you received something like, do you have anything like this? Okay, the tickets. Okay, yeah, so we're going to quickly pick 3 winners of tickets to fly Kenya Airways. And maybe we'll start by, we'll ask our chief guest here to pick a ticket. Thank you very much, sir. I can read the number. Number 2, number 2. 2. Check your numbers. From number 2. Oh, Karibu. We have a winner. Julius will hand over the gift, which is a return economy class ticket, Nairobi to Mogadishu. Congratulations. Okay. Someone to give the captain to pick for us the next ticket. Number 18. Captain will hand over this one, and this is a return economy class ticket on any Kenya Airways destination. I volunteer to pick. Let's have the ladies speak. Yes, ladies. Even if you pick yours, you'll be a winner. Number 1, 2, 12. 12 iko na mwenyewe. Okay, Martin, you want to hand over? Somebody with easily height. Congratulations, and you also win an economy class return ticket to any Kenya Airways destination. Thank you, and we have our 3 winners for today. Thank you.
Okay, there's one more raffle. You know, they say Abdi has just walked in. Abdurrahman, karibu, mpigeni makofi. Karibu sana. My brother Abdurrahman has just walked in, and he has walked in with a blessing of an iPhone 15 to give away. Yeah. So we'll do another raffle. Karib Abdi, let me do that. Let me do it. Ama, you want to do it? Rush. No, you do it. Yeah. And then wacha nisome. There's an iPhone 15 at stake here. Yeah? You know, they say that when the brand newest iPhones, you'll find it with an Abdi in his sleeve. So, okay. Number 4. Hey! Well done, congratulations. I know. It looks like someone who really deserves an iPhone 15. Yeah, it's on its way, and you'll be given in shortly. Thank you so much. Karibu. Right, makofi. See, Abdi has walked in with a gift. Thank you so much, Abdi, for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, karibuni sana, and thank you so much. We will have lunch, plenty of it. We thank Grand Cafe for hosting us. We're in a very, very capable hands. And I want to thank you all for accepting our invitation. We don't take it for granted. Please, Opigeni Makofi, all the leadership of Kenya Airways. Captain, Cargo, Julius, Rehema. Rehema and I were going back and forth, making this a success. It's a successful studio. I'm just kidding. So they are very good people. We've had challenges, especially with Rehema, who apparently cannot speak a word of Somali. So I was doing some tuition over the few days. But Rehema has been wonderful, alongside Winnie, Mumbua, all this team. Ross, thank you so much. I want to also thank our MP in absentia. He's been here, very gracious. Our MCA, our business leadership. So we'll be well represented. We can say with our heads held high that Kenya Airways has been embraced by the community, as has always been, and has been welcomed to the community. I want to Kuja. No, yes, come. Abdi, you'll give a vote of thanks. There's always something I find.
Guys, I would like to thank all of you for attending. I thank the KQ team for making this flight or connecting these two countries, Somalia and Kenya, and making it possible. It has taken us almost, I think, with Julius, almost 3 years to work it through, and Rose. And I thank all of you. I think if my father is here, I should not be the one talking. But thank you. Asante sana.
Right. Thank you, Abdi. He's our father. Ashaongea mbele yako. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have lunch. I'm just dragging you a bit until the lunch is ready. But I have some good news. I have a team here who want to book their cargo today to Mogadishu. China, Kuja, you have a question? He has a query. Mr. Cargo wako hapa. So I got, a lot of people are very shy. They texted me. So we'll have a longer question and answer. Ross? China. Sasa uliza wewe. Mimi soma text.
Sasa uliza tayari. Asalamu alaikum. Hamjambo. Kwa upande wa cargo nataka nikuwe first customer ya kupeleka cargo huko Mogadishu. Lakini kama price ni welcoming. Yeah, kwa sababu hapa kwetu Isli kuna wale wanapelekanga cargo mingi sana na tunawatumia. So mkitukaribisha tutawapatia hiyo kazi. Asanteni.
So, hapa Isli you have to find biashara. When he said he wants to be the first person, I was waiting for the clincher. Akaongeza competitive pricing. And I'm sure, njoo tueleze tafadhali mkubwa wa cargo Peter. Njoo tafadhali. Asante sana Peter.
How much is competition giving you? Okay, we'll agree with him, but for the first booking, we'll definitely giving you 30% below competition.
Mohammed, uko sawa? 30%. And this is why, people think things are cheaper because there are other underlying issues. Because we are smart, thinking ahead. We just say 30%, you use it on another overhead cost, yeah? So thank you so much. Ross? Aya, Rosa ananiambia she wants someone to book a ticket to Mogadishu. First customer. You know there was so the ticket now one way is from $257. 30% of 257 ni ngapi? If you book now, yeah, you will see Rehema, yeah? Yeah.
Mogadishu, Nairobi, go and back.
Return, Nairobi, Mogadishu. 30% of 257 ni ngapi? Wapi mtu hesabu? Yahya. Aya, ni ngapi sasa? Itakuwa ngapi? Okay, very, very good. Yes, that's very significant. Yes, significant discount. Tunaweza pata mtu wa pili ama I'm pushing it. Mtu wa pili to any destination, not Mogadishu. Mogadishu, yes. Yes, 30% off as well ama hiyo kuna iko Sitaki nifungwe bana. Okay. Book today, get 30% off ticket. Today, 30% off PBS Mall, KQ. Hamo. Aya, Hamo unajua ni boss man. Boss of the bosses. Amesema up to 20 people wakibook 30% off. Yes, Hamo. Well done. Mtu mwingine wa cargo labda? Cargo passenger. What else does Kenya Airways do by the way? Just fly people? Yes, Ram.
For the passengers who are booking today, we'll also enroll you to the Asante reward. So please get in touch with me and my team outside so we can talk more. Thank you.
Isli, you know, ni kusema na kutenda. Ule jamaa wa iPhone ako wapi? Ameenda. So thank you so much. Yeah. Ameenda. Abdi ameenda bana. Yuko. Ameharibu. Abdi kuja. Abdi, kama jibu. Aya, makofi. Yeah. We hereby hand over the iPhone 14. Well done.
I love KQ. I love KQ.
Of course you will. Of course you will love KQ. Otherwise tutapiga ngeta hapa nje. So thank you so much. Mr. Nazim is here or he left? Nazim? Okay. Ruben? Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to also announce that there is a team here who are organizing the Somali Cultural Festival at the National Museum on the 17th and 18th. And I'm sure Winnie and them are in contact. So if you have a business, please take part in it. It will be on the 17th and 18th at the National Museum. It's a business expo and a cultural festival, Somali Business Cultural Festival. So with that, guys, Sanjay, are we ready? You ready? Okay, food is ready. Yeah. Thank you so much once again, Captain. Julius, Peter, Rehema, Rose, Gidongo, Wote. Thank you so much. This has been such a very, very successful event. We want to do more and more. We want to see more KQ branding and foot soldiers in Isli. Tafadhali, asanteni sana, barikiwe. God bless you. Enjoy your lunch. Makofi.
Not expensive as many might believe, so we offer a premium service at a very good competitive rate. we are ready to flex if we have numbers. So for us to be able to, operate and keep charging such rates, we need the numbers. If the numbers are few, then the fare will go up because we still need to meet the cost of operation. So I'm hoping that you're going to book us in numbers, big numbers, so that we can fill our flights and continue offering you competitive pricing. Everybody says, why is going to Dubai so cheap compared to going to maybe another destination? One reason is the numbers, volume. And what we have seen here tells us that the numbers are there. So all we ask is book KQ and let's continue keeping the good prices that we have offered at the launch of these routes. So now it is indeed my pleasure to invite our KQ partner on the cargo side of the business, Peter Musola, who is our head of cargo commercial.
Salam alaikum. Thank you very much. In absentia, Honorable Yusuf Hassan, MP for Kampuji, Honorable Ahmed, the world representative, and the CEO of the business community, and my distinguished KQ colleagues. Most importantly, the people.
Very important to open up the two countries and allow us to resume our flights to Somalia. The other big milestone was, I think it was in October 2023, Somalia was formally included or into East African Community. So expanding our trading bloc and bringing in a population of 15 million, a country that is transforming, and bringing that economic transformation that we need in the bloc. So for us, a fantastic time to be opening up this flight. We were flying to Mogadishu before, but we were flying it differently. We had partnered with a company called ALS, who were providing aircraft and crew on what we call a wet lease agreement, and that is how we were operating just before COVID. This time we're doing it differently. We've committed as Kenya Airways, so we've committed our crew, and I'm very happy to see Captain Ali here. So, and I think we also had our lovely crew here. So we've committed our people who will be flying our aircraft into Somalia from, again, 15th of February. KQ as an airline firmly believes in partnership. You cannot, if you want to do little, they say, that's what Helen Keller says, you do it alone if you don't want to do much. But if you want to do much, you have to do it together. For us to be able to grow the business between Kenya and Somalia, we need you. We need you as all partners to open all avenues of trade, travel and connectivity between the two countries. So as an airline, we firmly believe in partnerships, and that is why we are here today. I was shocked when I got here. First of all, I got lost. I was taken to the parking. I asked my driver, how do I come up? He said, I don't know. And then coming here, I was on the ground. I had to call Rose to bring me up here. And I can tell you honestly, that doesn't happen in many countries. I lived in Thailand a few years. It could happen in a few malls. In Dubai, it could happen. So there is transformation. And our role as Kenya Airways is to really be part and an enabler of that transformation that we see. Initially, I haven't been here for many years, but this is really an economic prowess. There is a lot of business activities. It's a vibrant part of Nairobi, and I think this is what we need in our country as we move our country forward. For us in Kenya Airways, our mission is very simple. It's to really propel Africa prosperity by connecting people, cultures, and markets. That's the simple thing we do, and we do it with our partners. So we are really excited and happy to be here today. I would urge you, to support us. We're here to serve you. In fact, before this meeting, we were having just a chat with Mheshimiwa, giving us some pointers on some of the things that we need to do to really capture the market, service, understanding the needs of the people, listening. We need to do that, and also ensuring that travel is smooth and seamless. So we are here to listen. Do not hesitate to give us feedback. We don't know everything, and together we'll make this a success. But I'm very excited to be here, and again, thank you and welcome all of you being here. I would like now to welcome Mheshimiwa for him to make a few comments before we release him. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. Hamjana breakfast, hamjambo. Assalamu alaikum tena. Nafurahi sana leo kwamba tumeweza kutembelewa na ndugu zetu wa Kenya Airways kutangazia matangazo mazuri. Kwa hivyo ningetaka kumtambua Bwana Julius Zauri pamoja na Rose Kiseli, Martin Kitonga, pamoja na ndugu yangu Ahmed Ali ambaye najuana na baba yake na familia yake. In fact, his father was the first Somali from Kenya to go to university and become a teacher in the late 50s. And it's delightful to see him continuing that tradition of pioneering. So it is really a great honor for us to welcome Kenya Airways, our premier national airline. And I think people say better late than never, because Mogadishu is an important center. Isli and Mogadishu are two twin places that are connected through people, cultures, and business. And I think we were looking forward to the day when Kenya Airways would acknowledge the importance of that route in our lives. And that day has come, and it's on the 14th, is it 14th of February? We're looking forward to that important day. And I think you've made the right decision to come to Isli. Isli is where it all happens. This is a major commercial hub that has a major impact on our economy, our national economy, our regional economy, and more and more. This neighborhood is becoming an important trading center. And with the opening of the VBS, it has now taken the center stage as one of the most important trading centers in this region, not only in Kenya. And I think also this is a neighborhood and a community that has purchasing power. If you go around when your flights are taking off, because of their distinct dress or the way they look, I can tell you that the biggest number of travelers are from this community. They travel a lot. If you go to the restaurants all over Nairobi, you will find them there. If you go to hotels, you would find them in most of the hotels. And one indicator is that, in fact, they have the economic muscle to be considered as an important component of any trade, including traveling. And so I welcome you. I wish you well. I want to assure you that you'll get our support, and we'll be delighted to travel with Kenya Airways from Mogadishu. And those whose destination is not Nairobi, this is going to be a transit hub where they can travel to all the destinations that you will be offering your customers. So karibuni hapa Isli, karibuni Kamkunji, na nawatakia kila la kheri, na nataraji kwamba mtafanikiwa na mtakuwa na mafanikio makubwa katika hizi safari za Mogadishu na Nairobi. Najua kwamba mtaendelea kuwa na daily flight kwa sababu siku tatu hazitoshi. Kuna ndege 11 ambazo zinatoka kila siku hapa Nairobi kwenda Mogadishu na Somalia, kila siku, kutoka Jomo Kenyatta Airport na kutoka Wilson. So the market is there, the customers are there. Are you ready to take the challenge and provide the services that those people need? And I'm sure there is a big niche for you, because there are many travelers who are looking for quality, for reliability, and for better services. Something that other airlines would be hard to meet as airlines to their customer. Pia nataka muwe na presence hapa. Najua pengine mna agents, lakini sijui kama mna ofisi hapa. Si mnaona BBS na majengo makubwa ambayo yanastahili kuwa na ofisi ya Kenya Airways. Njoni hapa muajiri watu wetu, na tutafanya kazi pamoja for the benefit of all. Na you can count on my support and karibuni sana. Asante.
Watu makofi ya mheshimiwa aketi kidogo. You know, we are very, as a constituency and as a neighborhood, we're very lucky to have an MP like him. Sidio? You know, he doesn't like bragging, but it's really all this accessibility and investment will not have happened if we didn't have Mheshimiwa Yusuf as an MP. He really fought to have the roads done, the lighting done, the security taken care of. So we are very grateful. And when I invited him yesterday or the other day, he humbly accepted the request to come here. So begin makofi tafadhali one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing with this program. This is the Mogadishu networking session. I want to acknowledge the presence of the CEO of Isli Business District Association, which is popularly known as Isli Business Community, Mohamed Osman. Tafadhali simama watu kwani. Asante sana. Asante sana. So the whole Isli leadership is represented here today, and that speaks to the respect that and the command that Kenya Airways has within the community. We will go back to the community to the program, and once again, I want to thank you all for coming to this beautiful event. Later on, we will have lunch. Kenya Airways is a big brand. They have generously spent on lunch. Kwa hivyo kutakuwa na lunch. Monsieur Nahof. And thank you, Bwana Dhairu, Julius, for that wonderful speech. We really loved it. I want to acknowledge my brother Nazim Amiketi Pale. Isli is not contrary to many opinions. It's a Somali neighborhood. We are very diverse, very cosmopolitan. So karibuni sana. We want to go back to the program, and I want to welcome my sister Rose Kiseli, Kenya Airways General Manager Africa. Mpigeni makofi tafadhali.
I always struggle with all these technical things. Good morning. Allow me to acknowledge our Honorable MP, Kamukunji constituency, Honorable Yusuf Hassan, Mr. Mohamed Osman, CEO of Isli Business District Association, the Kenya Airways Chief Commercial and Customer Officer, Julius Sairo, who has been on the podium already, distinguished guests, Kenya Airways colleagues. Good morning once again. It's a great honor and privilege to be here today, and we're extremely delighted that you could join us. Thank you for making the time. As we prepare to resume flights to Mogadishu, we believe engaging our strategic customers and partners is critical, and that's the reason we're here today. Mine is to, first of all, say thank you very much for joining us today. I would also like to inform you that we are a big Kenya Airways team here, ready to serve you, ready to listen, and going forward, available to be of service to you. So I'll take a few minutes to introduce my colleagues who will be servicing this market going forward, so that you know who they are. They'll be here to interact with you today. Take their numbers. You now cannot say you don't know people at Kenya Airways. I'll start with Rehema Ibrahim. Reba Ibrahim is our Senior Country Manager, Kenya, responsible for Kenya, South Sudan, and Somalia. Rehema Then Martin Njoroge, I know they are welcoming guests. So Martin Njoroge is our commercial manager. So he works closely with Rehema. We have John and Esther who are account managers, also in the room. If you don't see them here, they're welcoming guests. Please just come along so that people see who you are and they look out for you. Hamo Sheikh, our Sheikh from Mombasa. We also have a Sheikh of our own. And Salma. Salma is an account manager in Mombasa. So they have traveled to join us here and they'll be serving our customers in Mombasa. So this is a sales team present here and very ably supported by our marketing team that were mentioned earlier, Winnie, Mumbua, and Jacinta. So we came in big numbers. This is thank you. Just to introduce us to our agenda today, we're going to listen to our very able Captain Ali Ahmed, tell us about what you can expect in terms of experience on our flights and how we differentiate from others. Then we'll have Mr. John Nalianya, who is our head of passenger services. He's going to tell us how JKIA is the hub of choice and how we're going to service you and your customers, for those who are agents, when you arrive in Mogadishu. How prepared is Kenya Airways for you? I have Peter Musola, who heads our commercial department, KQ Cargo, and he'll be looking forward to knowing how he can ship all your goods between Kenya or from China, from Dubai, from and the exact item that you want to ship so much. Make sure you talk about it. Okay? To Mogadishu. So that will be the team speaking from Kenya Airways. Then we'll have open sessions at the end of this program so that you can be able to ask questions, seek clarification, and give us feedback and inputs that can help our operation. We believe that the success of Kenya Airways will be a joint success for all of us. So we really look forward to having an interactive session with you all. Once again, thank you very much for making the time for this event. I believe it will be of great value to all of us. At this juncture, allow me to invite Captain Ali Ahmed, Kenya Airways distinguished pilot, to the podium.
Assalamu alaikum. Jambo. Hola Leo. Sanodna. Wa salamanti. I am honored to be here today and starting this new route to Mogadishu, which I believe is long overdue. It should have happened a long time ago. As a captain, my name is Ahmed Ali. I have been with Kenya Airways for 24 years now. And I can authoritatively say we have the best engineers, we have the best pilots, we have the best equipment to fly to Mogadishu today. And we can only improve on that. If you will allow me, I will switch over to the vernacular. There are some points that can only be put across in the mother tongue. walaalayaal aad iyo aad baad u mahadsantihiin soo dhaweynta aad meesha noo dhigteen sida noo soo dhaweyseen dadkaan garanaya sidii mashimoa odayaasha maxamed cusmaan aad baad u mahadsan tahay. anigu ma ogi mana arag idinka haddii aad aragteen waad ii sheegaysaan shirkaddan oo qoys kale ama dad kale xaflad u bandhigtay ma waad ogtihiin innaba ma maqasheen waa qiimaha aad ka joogtaan maanta hadday inoo baahan tahay taakuleynta yaan laga xastin sifa berri aad ugu mana sheegatay waa lagu sharfay xaruntaada baa lagugu yimi oo xaflad lagugu dhigay oo cunto lagaa dharjin hawshin lagu fududeeyey maxamed saciin ka maadi marka aan fadhiga ka kacno shirkadda aan taakuleen oo gacan aan siino tan kaloon idin sheegi I fly on a daily basis. We have an excellent, a stellar safety record. Our cabin crew are among the best in the world. They're very polite, very accommodating. Our pilots are among the highest trained worldwide. And I'm not just saying Kenya. We have 121 ex-Kenya Airways pilots in Qatar alone, Qatar Airways. In Emirates, we have 41. We have some in Saudi Arabia. We have some in the US. All over the world. You're in safe hands. Cabin crew are very, very professional. So, sitasema mengi, yote yatatajwa na wengine ambao watakuja kuongea kuhusu cargo, schedule, vitu zingine. Kila mtu ako na line yake. Nashukuru sana. Aad iyo aad baad umahadsantihiin. Maalin wanaagsan.
Thank you, Captain. Pigeni makofi, Captain. Aad baa umahadsantahay. Brother Julius, we are happy to hear the sound of our own language being spoken by a senior guy of Kenya Airways. So we really thank you so much. I want to again, Ross, please allow me to interrupt the program kidogo and acknowledge first of all where we are. And this big mall is called Isli North. So we have representation here. The MCA of Isli North is here, my brother Ahmed Khadar Dabar. Mpigeni makofi. Na nataka kumwita akona function nyingine. Unajua wanasiasa wako na mambo mengi. Tafadhali karibu tuongeleshe alafu tukusamehe. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. First, sorry for coming late. I had a committee meeting with the county. And welcome to Isli, a city within city. And I'm very happy that the biggest airways in the country, Kenya Airways, today is in Isli. It's a great welcome. And I think you have introduced a wonderful route. Somalia has joined East Africa. Kenya Airways has introduced that route at the right time, at the right place to be launched. And with the right people. Welcome. I'm web traveler of Kenya Airways, locally and internationally, and I can confirm here it's one of the best, excellent airways in the country. With the proper time, I had an incident in Kisumu whereby I came late of 3 minutes. And I said I should be allowed. He said, suppose you are inside, will you allow to have a delay? Technically I accepted because he convinced me without a lot of energy. Just with simple word, suppose you are inside, will you allow to be late? You are heading another meeting. So I accepted and I waited for the next flight without any charges. And I was ready for that, because also it was my fault to be late. I was expecting to be charged, so I was not charged. And welcome ECD. Somalia is now the biggest market in East Africa, and we are waiting soon also to be launched on the local northeastern route, so that you also fly to Mandera and Garissa the way you do it local in the country. So I'll expect also that you will come back here again, launching northeastern route the way you did Somalia. Thank you so much. Karibuni sana. Isli is home. I'm very happy and proud that my brother who was talking Somali touched me. Nimesikia tu very rare local flight, nimeona captain, lakini sikuwa nimesikia Msomali Kenya is great to hear that. I think karibuni sana again, naweza ongea Kisomali, local media iko soo dhawaada leenahay Kenya Airways. Kenya Airways waa diyaaradaha dalka qaranka leeyahay, inay dalka Soomaaliya u duulaana waa sharaf weyn. Soomaaliya hadda waxay kusoo birtay East Africa. Soomaaliya hadda waxay ka mid tahay East Africa. Dhawaan waxay hirgelinayaan heshiiskii East Africa. Waqti ku habboon iyo saacad ku habboon iyo meesha ku habbooneed ay kusoo bireen Kenya Airways in duulimaadka Soomaaliya kasoo qayb galaan. Insha Allah waxaa u rajeynaa guul. Kenya iyo Soomaaliya waa dal deris, waa dal walaalo, waa dal isdhex dego labada dhinacba oo hal dad ay degan yihiin. Waddankaana dadka Soomaaliya ka yimaada aad loogu soo dhaweeyey, hadday noqoto qaxootiga, hadday noqoto dadka kale ku shaqaysto ganacsiga, hadday noqoto amniga, hadday noqoto wax walbo. Marka waxaa mar walba farxad noo Soomaaliya iyo Kenya in xiriirkooda iyo wada shaqayntooda mar walba ay kor u kobcdo. And Soomaaliya hadday kobcdo Kenya way kobcday, Kenya hadday kobcdana Soomaaliya way kobcday. Marka soo dhawaad ay leenahay. Thank you so much, Ahmed. And I could have excused, I have another one in IMB Bank here. I'm late. Sorry for coming late. Namudi ruhusu pia niende. Thank you so much.
Okay, mheshimiwa. Tafadhali pigeni makofi Ahmed Khadar. Na mkiona anafanana na mimi ni ndugu yangu mdogo, kwa hivyo. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, once again for this amazing event. I want to thank all my friends for turning up to this event. You know, Isli, we have a lot of businesses going on. In this floor alone, there are several banks, and all the representations are here. I want to thank Gulf Bank, NCBA, ABSA, who are launching soon, DIB Bank, Standard Investment Bank. All of them are here. So we are a commercial hub. Even if you look here now, the Premier Bank, one of they have operations in Mogadishu. I think Julius will be banking there or something. And they're also here. So we are well covered in Isli. Yahya is here, one of my younger brother, and senior guys at the Premier Bank, with his able team led by Mariam and all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for turning up to this great event. We will have a very interactive session. You can ask questions if you have any question to ask, any burning question. But at this juncture, I want to call back. I'm sorry for this. You know, ni corporate. Hapa Isli tunafanya mambo yetu. Kila kitu mahali yake. Kwa hivyo tutuluhusu leo. Karibu.
Thank you. We're very adaptive and very accommodating. Thank you very much. It's all in the goodness of the event. So now allow me to call Mr. John Nalianya, Kenya Airways Head of Passenger Services, to address us.
So, habari asubuhi. Nitaongea Kisomali mwisho mwisho. I want to recognize our Honorable Member of Parliament in absentia, our Honorable Member of County Assembly in absentia, our CEO, the Somali community here present, the Kenya Airways team, and more importantly, our customers and clients. Good morning. I think it's an opportunity for us as Kenya Airways to be here, not by chance, but by design. I liked what the member of County Assembly said, that in Kisumu he had some experience. I want to write on that experience. That yes, one of the things that Kenya Airways does very well is to keep our schedule integrity. We call it OTP, on-time performance. So our schedule integrity is very good. In 2023, we are the best airline in Africa and Middle East. The best in terms of OTP. And I'm very sure that among the 11 airlines going to Somali, Kenya is going to be the best in terms of reliability. When we say you're going to leave at 2 p.m. from Nairobi, it will be 2 p.m. This one you can take to the bank. I don't know which bank. When we say you're coming here at 6:20 p.m., it will be 6:20 p.m. That's a process I manage because us as passenger services and ground operations at JKIA and Somali, we are determined to make the experience memorable. Already, as we are talking today, we already have our staff, a Kenya West, 2 employees on ground Mogadishu. They're already there for the last 2 weeks, just to ensure that we are doing all the preparations in good time to be able to fly come the day of the launch. We've already tested the systems on ground in Mogadishu. We've already set up our office. Actually, today we are testing our office in Mogadishu to be ready for us to fly in Mogadishu. So from there it will be a good flight, a direct flight from Mogadishu direct to Nairobi. Previously, we used to fly through Wajir. Previously, we used to fly another equipment. So this time round, we are going to fly KQ Kala. KQ Kala, they are flying direct from Mogadishu to Nairobi. In Nairobi, there will be a transit process which we are going to manage, but allow me to talk about the departure. So your departure from Nairobi will be from Terminal 2. People ask why Terminal 2, JKIA. Terminal 2 is the farthest terminal at the airport. It's because of infrastructure constraint. JKIA today is so constrained. Anybody who has flown there in the evening will really feel this pain. It's really constrained. So we are doing it from Terminal 2. However, there's a serious and elaborate plan by the government to improve infrastructure. I think there's a process to build a new terminal, and I'm sure all these flights will be given priority as to where they're going to park. Our terminal being expansive, there'll be a bit of inconvenience because you have to take a bus to the vehicle, a bus to the aircraft. This is purely because of the infrastructure. JKIA has got several aprons here and there, so it's not by design. Even our flight from JFK, we also do it from what we call a remote bay. So you come, you disembark, then you take a bus. However, our promise is our service is of high quality. We do not discriminate anybody. We've got a process to handle even the passengers with disabilities. If you've got a disability, our staff has been trained. We've got facilities to be able to enable you. If you want to be given slightly more treatment, there's a first class, what we call premier class. So premier class have got some facilities. You can have access to the lounge, whether departing or on transit. You can have access to maybe some of the VIP services that are actually offered JKIA, special transport for you, and so forth. So we encourage you that you want to enjoy those services, please pay for the premium, because premium has got an additional value that you enjoy as a client. Above all, we are very confident that yes, we are going to do the launch of the flight. What our honorable member said that we increase frequency, it will be done. Our head of network is here, and I'm sure we'll be assessing the route performance on a daily basis. If that meets the threshold for us to do more frequencies, and based on the feedback that we are going to give you, we'll do it. Our product is good. Our product has been tested. We are reliable. We've got good customer service, both on ground and in the air. Thank you so much, and I hope that we see some of you on our inaugural or subsequent flights into Mogadishu. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, John. I'm glad you mentioned the buses, because that has been mentioned somewhere in a forum that the walking distances between the aircrafts and the lounge area or the terminal area are long, and some of the competition doesn't offer buses, and I know Kenya Airways
support. I think we are also doing this at the right time for 2 reasons. There are 2 key milestones that I want to highlight. One of them happened in August 2023. The CS of Transport and his counterpart from Somalia signed the air service, bilateral air service agreement, which was very important to open up the 2 countries and allow us to resume our flights to Somalia. The other big milestone was, I think it was in October 2023, Somalia was formally included or